what we're looking at here is the Fab Defense Rapid Adjustment Precision Stock, or as the website says, two different versions, Rapid Adjustment Precision Stock or Rapid Adjustable Precision Stock. In fact, in the same article, the header and in the text itself, it's different back and forth, so don't get after me about the title of the video. They themselves actually refer to it both ways. Doesn't matter. Let's talk about a couple of features here. So starting on the tail end, you can see on the actual butt pad there, it's adjustable. I'll show you a little bit more about that in a second. The length of pull, which is huge for me, I'm 6'5", that's a really big deal, that's adjustable. Cheek riser is also adjustable. Multiple locations for QDs. There's also a monopod option on the bottom. And if you look a little further there is a custom collar depending on what kind of buffer tube you are using. So on this CZ457, I have a rifle length buffer tube with an Allen securing bolt on the end of the tang there into the buffer, as well as a neck or collar adjusting piece. And I over tightened that one pretty hard when I first got it. I'll just tell you that right off the bat. Kind of misunderstood something there, so be careful when you use that. So I'm going to show you, here's where I keep the QD on my rifle, kind of like an AR, and I know a lot of guys are going to run these on ARs. Really nice, good QDs comes with that. What I'm pinching here is the spring mechanism, which loads tension there and is limited by the limiter on the bottom, or the adjustment feature on the bottom. And so this length of pull, you kind of find a notch like that and you press in and down, and it just snaps back into place. It's really not too difficult, even if you're as weak as I am apparently. It was finagling it a little bit there, but it's just really not that hard. It's pretty smooth, not a bad idea. Here's the monopod feature there, or you can put a cap on it and cover it up. But as far as setting the presets for your length of pull, that little dial that I'm touching there, that's where you'll do that, on the dial on the end of that stock. So that's a pretty cool feature. So looking at the very end of the butt pad here, there are 3 Allens, and that allows for up and down, not so much side to side, but up and down, which is all I needed. I actually think it's really nice. It's the first stock I've had where I've used this feature. It works well. So rapid adjustment precision stock, there's a picture of the collar and that screw that I over torqued. I think it's a really good looking stock. I appreciate that, but as far as function, that's the kind of thing I focus on my channel, mostly concerned with function. And so I don't do, a huge amount of bench shooting, but with the 22 I do a little bit more bench shooting than I do with my other rifles. The other rifles are usually from the ground or something along the lines of PRS, but I don't mind taking my 22, my NRL 22 rifle, to the range and just shooting some groups, especially if I'm looking for new load data. I like shooting from the bench, and so I grab a bag, and so I have a nice bag there that really allows me to get very, very comfortable and shoot flat, and that rapid adjustment precision stock allows me to get a nice flat recoil from multiple positions. So here, the prone or kind of like a standing leaning position, nice flat, consistent recoil, which is really the big thing. And as I'm shooting here, I'm able to kind of fly through this on a, like a 6-inch target at 110, 120 yards. Something like that. Not difficult at all from this position. That stock gives me the right length of pull. I'm not chicken wing at all. I'm not getting an awkward cheek weld or anything like that, or moving to a chin weld. And so from moving in NRL positions, you kind of just have so many unique or different or odd positions you get into, and you just need a stock that is easy to work around. And this one allows me enough adjustment that I can get it just perfect for me, so it works in all these unique positions, these odd positions. My eye relief is right. One thing I've had a problem with in the past is even with slightly adjustable stocks like the Boyd stocks, it just wasn't enough. There wasn't enough adjustment. And I shoot in the winter and the summer, and in Minnesota we wear big jackets, lots of clothes in the winter, and then in the summer, as things are heating up, or in the fall, you're just always getting such a temperature fluctuation. You always need more adjustment, and it's good to have fast adjustment. So that's one thing I really appreciate about this, is being tall, always going between different layers of clothing, and just needing to be able to have the preset in there, so it's just quickly right back to where I need it. I can have kind of 2 presets, if you will. I'll tell you that the stock is right around $150, $175 depending on where you get it. Those are the 2 prices I've seen right now. Completely worth it to me. Be careful on that collar to not over tighten it, and I suggest going with a rifle length buffer tube. I just think it works really well. If you're considering a bolt action, here's an example of that. Otherwise, throwing it on AR, it's going to be great, guys. I really like it. One of the best stocks on the market, and certainly one of the most affordable for what it offers.